Hi, and welcome again to another episode of The Consistency Queen. My name is Elsa Morgan. Thank you for being here. What I want to do over the next few episodes is going to be something that I've not done before. But given where I'm at right now and the kind of conversations that I'm having lately, and definitely what I'm seeing out in the marketplace, I think there's definitely a need and a place for the kind of content that I will be delivering. And so this episode is part one of a series that is really around bringing awareness of what it actually takes to build a six-figure business. As a high achieving female who either is yet to launch their business or is in the middle of building their business and really not sure or aware of what they need to be doing to be able to build their six-figure business, or really having an awareness or an understanding about why certain things have happened the way that they have. And this is not so much, in fact, it's not about, what you're not doing or like poo-pooing on your results or anything like that. It's to actually help you to understand that you're exactly where you're meant to be. And my hope is that at the end of this series, that you walk away with tools, strategies, and definitely a different perspective about your journey, and that you are absolutely capable of achieving your six-figure business. And so what I want to do is I want you to understand that once upon a time, every single person that you know that is achieving this right now is where you are right now, or has been where you are right now. And so what they needed to do was this one thing that I want to focus on in this episode, and that is to make a decision. And I know you've probably heard this before, but it's more than just saying, hey, I would prefer to have a packet of chips versus a packet of popcorn. This is about you deciding once and for all that you will no longer entertain the current set of circumstances that you find yourself in. More importantly is making a commitment to yourself and even to others that play an important part in your life, that where you move from here on end and how you move from here on end is directly as a result of the decision that you've made that you will no longer stay where you are. And that doesn't mean that you hate your life or you hate the relationship that you're in or you hate the circumstances that involve family members or what have you. It's that, one, you may be tired of living paycheck to paycheck, or you may be unfulfilled in your career and you're sick and tired of having that feeling, and it's time that you go pursue what really lights you up, or that you know that you have a capacity to serve people at a greater scale simply because you know enough to be able to do that, or that this will be a life-changing opportunity for you and your family. And so it will require you to move differently and make different choices. And so making a decision is not just about deciding and deciding that, yes, you're going to do this and setting your goal, so to speak. It's about letting go and walking away from everything that you know. And this is not often spoken enough about the push-pull feeling, how you're pulled by your vision about what you can achieve, and yet you're actually, pushed back towards the very environment that you want to move away from. And you have to navigate that. You have to understand the energetics around that as soon as you step forward away from the circumstances that you have become familiar with, and you know all the energies, you know what happens day in, day out, you understand month in, month out what the reality is going to be, The moment that you step away means you step into unknown territory. And herein lies the biggest fear of all, is not knowing what's going to happen next. And so making a decision means that you are accepting that you won't know exactly how to get there, that you don't know exactly what that means in terms of results of when and how, and you definitely don't know how you will grow and evolve as a direct result of the decision that you're making right now. If you make decisions purely just based on the result, you're going to struggle, because all you're really influenced by is the possibility, which is great. There's nothing wrong with that. But what you fail to understand, that as part of you heading towards that goal, as part of you achieving that goal, you need to walk away from everything that you've been familiar with. And that is a process of letting go, of recognizing that inner chatter that you've entertained for some time, of understanding the self-sabotaging behavior that has kept you where you are, and definitely letting go of some familiar things that are destructive to the person that you need to become, like connections and habits, and even some Netflix shows that are just not really in alignment with what you need to be focused on right now. And so I need you to understand that if you've made a decision purely on the outcome, herein lies the awareness for you about why you may not already be there. Because you haven't quite made peace with the fact that in order for you to get there, there needs to be a disruption of the old. There needs to be a breaking down of so many things that you know in terms of your immediate surroundings, in terms of your connections, in terms of things that you haven't made a decision on. They will come front and center in your peripheral vision straight away, because you're going to have to take action and you will no longer be able to ignore it. And this is going to be part of your evolution, part of your growth, part of your transition into this next level version to take you towards where you want to land, which is your six-figure business. And so what I want you to take out of this episode is that you need to make a real decision now. Make the decision that you're going to take action that's in alignment towards where you want to go, but also make the decision that you're going to let go of all the things that you've known, because in order for in to call in the new, you need to let go of the old, some of which you don't even realize right now has been holding you back. And in order for you to step forward, to start making ground and to start making a transition into this new intended six-figure life, you need to walk away, say goodbye, and let go of your previous versions. So then that way you are finally going to give yourself the opportunity to become that person, to achieve that six-figure business that you desire. So, welcome to the six-figure series. I am the six-figure mentor, and I look forward to the next episode where I get to share with you some further insights about what it actually takes to build your six-figure business. I'll see you then.